morning. It is 8, sorry, I'm wrestling with the Tesla adapter. 8 something in the morning. Got a good charge all night. Actually at 100%, just ticked over as I was finishing loading the car, so got to about 95%. And then I turned it back on in the morning. So I put my adapter away. Took a quick look at the route. Looks like 3 charges for, actually, no, I'm not gonna put this in the box because it's a little wet, so I'm gonna let it dry. 3 charges, about a half hour each. Well, half hour average each because it's like an hour and a half, hour and 25 minutes charging. And then almost 7 hours of driving, so it's about 8.5 hours. It is very swampy in Georgia, as you Southerners will know. I'm a Midwesterner. I'm used to Midwest humidity, but not Georgia and Florida humidity. So first things first, let's crank the AC in the car. Yeah, 100% battery. Yeah, actually I won't turn it too loud because it'll be loud on the camera. So let's look at our plan and see what Google wants to do versus a better route planner. Okay, so I'm navigating to the Gulfport casino because right next to it they have a charger. So this is, okay, let's see. Details, charge point in Tifton. A better route planner has me going, I think, straight to Valdosta. Electrify America, Gainesville, Electrify America. Let's compare this because I don't want to sit at charge point for 43 minutes. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. 8 hours, 20 minutes though, that's quicker. 10 minutes. So here's a better route planner. Electrify America, Cordell, and then Valdosta, and then Gainesville. Now this Valdosta one, people are having trouble with, so maybe that is a good idea to skip it. So maybe I will just do this, but 43 minutes is a long time. Well, let's see. This is shorter, so maybe Google knows what it's doing. Let's give Google the benefit of the doubt here. So I'm gonna get going, and then I will catch up with y'all on the road. But it looks like 5:04. We have dinner at 6, so I can't mess around. All right, gotta get on the road. I'll catch up with y'all in a bit. Yesterday, and I was telling my brother about it, and I sent a picture because there was like a fighter jet way up in the sky, and he's like, "Where are you?" And I said, "Atlanta." He's like, "Oh, that's where the debate is. The presidential debate was last night in Atlanta, like 2 hours before I was driving through it, so that's why the traffic was abysmal." And that remember there was like that army of state police on the side of the road. There was a ton of police on the highway in general. So I'm assuming a lot of that has to do with the presidential debate being in Atlanta. And then of course you got 4th of July. So I'm sure a lot of people are traveling already, but the presidential debate is sure to increase traffic, increase police presence, which is, you know, it should have more police presence during a big event like that. But I just had no idea. I had no idea it was in Atlanta. So I couldn't have changed my plans, you know. I couldn't have left a day earlier or anything because I had to work. So, but it was just funny. He said that. I was like, "Ew, yeah, that makes a lot of sense." like maybe one of those refueling jets, those big planes that should drop the hose down and the jets refuel. It was being like escorted by a fighter jet. I took a picture and sent it to him. Like, oh, that's weird. So that explains probably at least some of that traffic. Today, headed down to Gulfport, so total mileage 438 more miles. So far for the trip, we have 827, 382 watt-hour per mile efficiency, 13 hours of driving. And how many charges? 1, 2, 7-ish? 7 charges maybe? And then of course I charged last night to 100 at the hotel, which I'm actually not even using, but this car hasn't been charged to 100 since we got it, so I figured it's probably a good idea to charge it to 100 as long as I was immediately going to disconnect. So I did that. Right now I'm going to follow Google over a better outliner. I usually don't, but in this case, the Valdosta charger, according to PlugShare, 2 of the stations are down and 1 is derated to 30 kilowatts, and those are from multiple check-ins, 3 different check-ins at least from yesterday. So it's current information and it's multiple sources, so I'm not going to mess with that. I don't want to get stuck waiting or anything, or like on a shitty charger. I've had good luck so far, knock on wood. So I'm going to try this charge point in Tifton. Yes, it's a long charge, but it'll give me a chance to walk the dogs around, I guess. I walked them around the hotel grounds last night. There's like 3 or 4 hotels right there. So I was able to kind of walk them around a little bit, which was nice. So I'm going to do that and skip Valdosta and not even deal with that. If this charge point, because it's a charge point in Tifton, CPE 250, if it is full, there is a backup one at a dealership that looks like it was just open yesterday and confirmed to be working. Just turned on yesterday. And then there's a couple other options there at car dealerships that may not be as good, but backup options. So that's planned. Headed to Tifton, be there in an hour and 49 minutes, 131 more miles. Estimated arrival of 24%. Now we'll see. Google's been pretty good. It's usually conservative, but then I'm making up for it with speed limit, high speeds. So, and then the heat, I'm keeping the air on obviously at 64. Usually around fan speed 3, because I got the dogs in the back, so I have to make sure they're getting air. So actually pretty good efficiency with the Volvo. I'm pleased so far. Good road trip so far. Currently at 90%. So yeah, just a little update. I'll catch up with you probably at the charger in Tifton unless something exciting happens. Alright, quick update. We had 10,000 miles on the odometer. Technically only 8,000 of those are ours, but still 10,000 miles on the odometer, pretty cool. Let's see, daily total is 78.7 miles, 380 watt-hour per mile. Only been driving an hour. Average speed 75. Wow. Actually, and then trip total 888. So approaching 1,000 miles on this trip. Pretty sweet. 71 miles to the first charge. Estimated arrival 25%. It's been hovering around 25, 24. Alright. Catch up with you later. Okay, sorry, I have to do another check-in. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a huge solar farm. It's been going on for like a mile now. It goes way back. Huge solar farm. Look at that. That's so cool. first charge here. It was showing that both chargers were full, so I was actually navigating to a different one that's down the street. But then one of them freed up, so fingers crossed. One of them is open. Let's see, how do I get over here? Should be over here. Ah, they're both full. Damn. So then what I'm going to do is check this. It's not even plugged in. I'm going to see if he's going to charge. Mercedes? Okay, one of them's not plugged in. I'm gonna go ask them if they're gonna charge. This is really annoying. There's a F-150 Lightning charging here, nice guy. There's somebody left their Mercedes sitting right there. Look at this person. Sitting right there, they unplugged and left. And the guy said they were coming back. Well then move your fucking car. That is so annoying. Like, are you kidding me? If they were there, I would say something to them, but man, that is frustrating. Just gonna leave your car plugged in, or not even plugged in, and just leave it in the spot? Move it. There's a million spots right there. Like, now you are fucking up my road trip because you're selfish and dumb, incompetent, I don't know. Combination of all of those. Super frustrated, obviously, as you can tell. Fingers crossed this dealership down the street. It's only 3 minutes away. Fingers crossed that the station's actually open. I'm so annoyed that that person just left their car there. If I could maneuver the car to park, like there's a grass like median thing separating the rest of the parking lot, or I would try to squeeze in and stretch the cable, but I don't think there's any way. So I'm super annoyed. I'm gonna go try to find this other charger and really hope that this one's open and not blocked by a dealership vehicle or anything like that. So wish me luck. I see it. Beautiful. And they got a Hummer EV sitting there too. Apparently they've tested it with the Hummer. So, all right. That is a lifesaver. Well, let me not count my chickens yet because they need to hatch by plugging in. All right, let's get plugged in. All right, one thing I like about ChargePoint is Apple Pay. It's only 62 kilowatts. I wonder if the other one is too. So I'll have to redo the nav. It was saying only 20 minutes. But I might have to redo that and see if this is the same speed as that one I thought I was going to. So when I was mid-trip, a thing popped up, said faster route available, 2 charge stops changed, and then it said view. I could view the changes or just accept it. I just accepted it and then I looked because it saved 25 minutes, so I'm like, well, hell yeah. So the next stop is now FPL in Lake City, Florida. So I was kind of like, FPL, but it's got a 10 score and plug share, and everybody says it works. So I downloaded the app and filled out my information, so I should be ready. Okay, it's going at 60 kilowatts, so okay. Let's check the plan here. It's not a great spot to be sitting. Sorry, it's loud. I got the fans blasting for the doggies. Turn this down. Okay, it's not letting me. Okay, it's not gonna let me get to the. Not gonna let me get to the climate screen for some reason. Okay, so Gulfport. I'm gonna have to manually, because I liked that route plan. So I'm gonna have to manually navigate since this got screwed up. Okay, so route details. Charge in Tifton, which I am right now. It doesn't know, Google doesn't know this. Apparently this just, according to PlugShare, this just opened yesterday. The one thing there's not is a bathroom. Maybe they do should bathroom like this. Actually I probably will. Okay, so 27-minute charge, or 22-minute charge. Doesn't say what percent because it doesn't know I'm charging. So the next stop is Lake City. See, I wish I could click this and see how far that is. How far is Lake City? So I'll have to do some manual calculation. Look up on my phone how far that Lake City charger is. So this actually, it's the same route. So I'm just gonna charge here for 20 minutes. I'll check manually on my phone how far that is and just do the calculation manually and to see how far I need to charge here, and then I'll just redo the route and hope it routes me the same way. Or if it doesn't, I'll have to manually do it. So sitting here charging 62 kilowatts. I better check too that it wasn't expecting those other chargers to be faster, because that would be getting twice the speed. In which case, I might have to wait till they're open up. The guy in F-150 said he'd be there 15 minutes. That would really be annoying if I had to get back over there. Alright, so it's part of the adventure. I wish this was a better place to sit. There's not really anything to do right here. It's JoJo's Family Restaurant looks popular. Maybe I'll check what they have. So, alright, I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright. I'm sitting here 58%. The car thinks it's only 107 miles. Been getting close. Maybe I'll wait 1 or 2 more percent, but I'd like to get out of here. It's only 107 miles. The car thinks I'll get there at 1%. I just manually enter the next station. I'm pretty sure I can make it 107 miles with 58%. Maybe I'll wait till it ticks up to 59 and then I'll start unplugging whatever this restaurant, JoJo's. You can tell it's good because it's kind of a hole-in-the-wall looking place, and then the drive-through line keeps coming out onto the street. It's like fried chicken and biscuits and good southern food. Oh my god, it was so good. It's had just a 2-piece dark with some grits and mashed potatoes and a biscuit. Oh my god, it was carb on carb on carb, plus fried chicken. Oh, it was so good. I'm ready for a nap. I better drink an iced coffee or something. Oh, and I got an iced tea. Unsweet. I'm not a sweet tea guy. I like unsweet tea. They have garbage here. So yeah, I think, okay, just take it to 59. I'm gonna start the process. Let's get out and unplug. I'm pretty sure we can make it. If not, Valdosta is a backup. I want to avoid Valdosta because people are saying that charger's fucked up. I suspect once I start driving, it's gonna actually update from saying 1% or 2% or whatever it is now to, I bet it changes. So let's see, this might be one of the ones where you have to stop it on the, oh, okay, stop. Okay. I don't know why you always have to stop these on the app. I guess I could do it on the car too. Okay, stop session. 61 kilowatt, 31 kilowatt hours delivered. Contacting station. So you can't even, oh, I've been here 32 minutes. I gotta get out of here. Okay, stopped right when it hit 60%. Perfect. Unplug. Thank you, Jeff Buick. Jeff Fender Buick. Brand new station apparently. So, a little longer stop than I wanted. But that's okay. 4% estimated arrival. Turn the, I was cranking it for the doggies. Turn that down. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. All right, back on the highway. It was actually right off the highway, so easy to get back on, which is convenient. The other one I was gonna stop it was right over that way. Or that I did stop it with that stupid Mercedes that's blocking. So, like I expected, it did tick up a little bit when I started going. I think it kind of like recalibrates estimate or whatever. I don't know exactly, but it seems to happen. So now it's saying, okay, now it went down to 5%, 5% arrival. So I'm gonna go a little slower. I'm gonna turn temperature up to 62 and the fan speed down to 2. I really cooled the car off before that stopped for the dogs. Marshmallow's panting a little bit, so maybe I gotta keep the fan. I gotta keep the air going. And I will let the dogs out next stop. That was just not a good place to let them out. It was all concrete and right off a 4-lane road. Just wasn't a good spot to let the dogs out, unfortunately. But they're chilling. So hour and 33 minutes, 105 miles. I'm at 59%. That should be no problem. Getting that 4%. That'll be more of the out of spec way. Kyle Connor is much braver than I am. Although, you know, we'll see. I'm not too worried about it. There is a backup in Valdosta if I'm feeling anxious about it, but I really want to skip Valdosta. Because like I said earlier, according to PlugShare, 2 of the stations are down and 1 of them is derated to 30. There is also a charge point there in the middle of Valdosta at the courthouse, which if I wasn't in a rush to get where I'm going because we have a dinner reservation, and because my wife needs a break from taking care of the baby for 2 days by herself, I would go to that charge point at the courthouse just so I could walk around town and see like downtown Valdosta. Sounds cool. But yeah, it's out of the way and it's a charge point. There's only 1, so like I don't want to rely on that. So I'm shooting for this one, Lake City Park and Ride FPL. There's like 6 plugs apparently. Great score on PlugShare. Never used FPL, of course, because it's Florida. I've never driven an EV in Florida, but according to people, it's pretty easy to do. So I got the app all set up and should be pretty easy once we get there. So I will catch up with you further on down the road. Arrival 5%. Currently have 24% and 50 miles the gum. So I've been keeping it slower than I was before, and I've got the temperature turned up to 66 and the fan speed down to 1. It's 94 degrees outside. It's definitely getting a little little warmer in the car than I'd like. I should get this front window or windshield treated, like a very slight tint, but just UV protection. I think that would help a lot. So yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. I just looked and it looks like there's one of the stations in use. The rest of them are open. Should be a good place to stop. I'm not 100% sure how long I need to stop here. I do want to take the opportunity to let the dogs walk around, so I'll probably walk them around for 20 minutes or so. Officially in Florida, so that's cool. It's fun. There was an accident on the road, so Google routed us around to save 4 minutes. Went on that little back road. I showed a little bit of it, and at one point there was just these huge oak trees with the moss, the Spanish moss, hanging down over the road. It looks so pretty. I got part of it. It just looks so pretty. I love seeing the geography change and the fauna changes as you drive through the country. It's so cool. So I'm officially in my 8th state of this trip, and we've passed 1,000 miles. We're at the entire trip 1,030 miles, which is pretty cool. And then still have a couple hundred miles to go. So yeah, everything's going great. Seeing tons of these pecan orchards, which are so cool. I'm used to apple orchards in Illinois and Michigan, and then cherry orchards, of course, in Michigan. And apple trees and cherry trees, they don't live very long, and they keep them small. So like the orchards are these small trees, and then these pecan orchards are these massive, 100-foot tall trees. That's really cool. I haven't seen any peach orchard. I want to get some peaches, but we might save that for the way back when Lily and I have a little more time to explore. So yeah, still sitting at 5% projected arrival. It's fluctuated a little bit. It went down to 4, so I bumped the temperature up to 66 when it went down to 4. But we should be good. Be there in a half hour, and I will catch you then. Just got an alert. It said reduce power due to low battery. Officially in turtle mode at 8%. 16 miles predicted range. Only got 2.8 to go, so I'm not worried about it. Getting cloudy and a couple raindrops, but which is nice. Actually, I had this thing on my lap screen because this one in the window, because the sun was just like beating on me. So almost to this charger, and we'll see how FPL does. Hopefully no issues. For the move. Alright, the Rivian is parked really weird. I don't have to extend the cable. Alright, let's back up in here. And figure out how to get this thing going. It's weird, I scanned the QR code and all of a sudden it was like, plug in. Ooh, that CCS connector is slightly broken. I don't know if I trust this one, but hey. Going, ramping up here. I don't know if you can read that all. It's pretty regular. 70 kilowatt, 80, 97. Never actually DC fast charging on this low battery. I'm not sure if it'll be limited. 98. That's not great. Might try a different one. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I might try a different one if it doesn't speed up. Just walking the dogs around. I can't check. It's on Marshmallow and Oatly. I can't check the charging speed. Looks like the FPL app doesn't show it, and the Volvo app doesn't show it. I can see the state of charge, so I can tell it's been 7 minutes because I put the climate control on, and that lasts for 30 minutes. There's 23 minutes left. Anyway. We went from 7% to 18. So I'm gonna walk over and see if it's sped up, but just trying to let the dogs walk around, sniff around. First sniff of Florida grass. It's very, you know, not exciting grass. It's a weird station. It's in this park and ride. It's convenient. I mean, there's a gas station, there's Arby's, there's stuff. There's a La Quinta behind me. Actually might be the best bathroom. That might be the best bet for a bathroom if they'd let me use it. But yeah, it's like this park and ride parking lot. And then you can see there's these. Oh, why am I'm on a different. I didn't notice that they have two different styles of pedestal. Some of them are weaker. I should go look closer. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of, it's getting full now. So there's me, the Volvo, there's a Mach-E, there's a Rivian, there's a Tesla, and there's another Mach-E. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it might be full. So let's go check. Yeah, I wonder, or maybe the other ones are just dual. And the one I'm on is single. The one I'm on looks newer. I don't know, it's weird. Let's see if it's sped up. It's at 103. Let me see if I can. I don't have any stats on it. I can look at the app. 103 could be the battery's too hot. That would be weird though. It could be just this station. These pedestals are different. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I'll let the dogs walk around a little more before I go check our next stop. I'm gonna have to calculate it manually because, well, we'll see what Google does. I know there's a bunch of chargers in Florida down this route, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm just gonna let it charge for a little bit, let the dogs get some exercise, and then we'll hop in the car and figure out where we're going. So, welcome to Florida. We got palm trees and shit. And move. The smaller ones are 200, the bigger ones are 350. Maybe that's because they're, well, I don't think they're shared. So let's see if this one, oh yeah, okay, that was worth it. That one's already gone for 123. Hopefully they go up to 150. What am I at, 34, so I guess it might still do 150 for a minute or two. Sitting at 124. All right, well that's still better. The other one was sitting at 100. So I don't know what's going on. These ones are 200, these ones are 350. I don't have much information on the units. Here, what's that say? Nope, nothing. Oh yeah, 350, 800 volt. So, and then these ones say, these ones don't say. Okay, so I don't know, whatever. This one's still a little faster, 125. So maybe it'll still get up to 130, 140. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, then I'll probably let the dogs back out, and then we'll look where we're going. It is toasty out there. All right, still at 109 at 58%. So I'm glad I moved. I don't know if there's an amperage difference or what, but I don't know why those ones are. Whatever, doesn't matter. It might have just been that particular station is messed up. Glad I moved. You know, while I'm in the settings, I'm going to bump the charging limit back down to 90 so I don't forget later. And then let's take a look at the map after this notification goes away. Okay, so go away, notification. City of Gulfport Casino Ballroom. Negative 39% on arrival, so if I had 100% battery, I can make it. Okay, EV Connect. Let's check this route. I know there are Electrify Americas on the route too, which would be cheaper. EV Connect How do you say that? Dunnellon? Okay, it's right off the highway. Used today, 4 out of 4 available, 180 kilowatt. Might not be a bad option. I'll check PlugShare. That might be a fine option. What's it saying? Charge for 20 minutes. Shit, get to Gulfport at 5:30. Somehow I've lost a half hour. Actually, close to an hour. I got screwed by that lady. I think the guy said it was a lady. Parked her Mercedes in the charge spot, not plugged in. I'm still mad about that. Okay, well, this is saying I'll get there with 19% charge. All right, I'm gonna do some quick manual calculations on my phone and see if there's a quicker route I can go. Otherwise, it's time to unplug and get on the road. Actually, it's time to do that anyway. I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna do a really quick PlugShare check of this EV Connect Dunnellon, whatever. And then if that's good, I'm gonna disconnect and get on the road. All right, just a quick update. I'm getting back on the highway. I went ahead and disconnected. But EV Connect looks good. There are other options as you get closer to Tampa, but they're all kind of not questionable, but this one has good reviews, and I think it looks like it's a good option. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gotta figure out how I lost so much time. It doesn't make sense that I lost an hour. Gained an hour on my ETA, somewhere in there. There were a couple accidents with traffic and stuff, but still, it's sucks. But whatever, I'm having a good time. Doggies are having a good time. They got some treats, they got some water, they went to the bathroom, they walked around. I'm gonna jump back on the highway, get 86 miles, so I've more than enough. I could have and should have optimized that stat better because I could have left a while ago, but that's okay. I didn't get any session summaries for that one, so it was 2 sessions. One was like 20 minutes and the other one was like 10 minutes, or maybe 12 minutes, so I went to the bathroom at the gas station. I have no idea how much it cost. So I'll have to look at my credit card statement. I think it was 37 cents a kilowatt hour or something like that. It's 30 cents plus tax. So whatever, I don't know how much it costs, but I'm not that worried about it that much. So I'm gonna jump back on the road and got the AC cranking again now that I got some breathing room with the battery. This battery's getting to work out today. And I will catch up with you in Dunnellon. Here as I'm driving through this monsoon, although it's slowing down a little bit. This has been crazy rainstorm. I don't even know if you can hear me, it's so loud. We got 31 miles to go, 41 minutes, still projecting 25%. On this kind of little back highway. It's really pretty. I wish it wouldn't rain so hard because it's really pretty back here. Here we go. I'm getting into a clear spot. Hopefully I can pass some of these cars too. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I couldn't see anything for a little bit there. Luckily the guy in front of me has his taillights on because the people in front of him don't have their lights on, which is super dangerous. But the adaptive cruise could see him. The radar could see him. good, because it was crazy. It was keeping me centered and keeping me a good distance from him. So yeah, that was fun. Happy to be out of it. This is a really pretty little road here. All these farms and ranches, and I guess not farms, just ranches. Really pretty, just like cattle back in these little copses and stuff, and all the Spanish moss. And really, really pretty side of Florida that you know, I probably wouldn't see if I wasn't heading to this random charger off this back road. So just another reason why I love EV traveling, and well, I love road tripping in general, but I love this kind of road tripping where you're going on the back roads and you're exploring a little bit, and you know, it's just really cool, fun little adventure. So I will check in with you at the charger in about 40 minutes. This is really pretty drive. Let's see, which side am I on here? I guess it's the one with connector 1, maybe? This is EV Connect. Hope it works. Charge, setting up communication. Heard a ka-chunk. I don't know, let's go and I'll check in on it in a second. It looks like you got, it was at 151, now it's 149. So cool. 150. Alright, I need 20 minutes. Not sure what percent. I will look up the distance to how much further I have to drive, and I'll just get the minimum. I suspect around 50% or so should get me there. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a minute, and then or for 2 minutes. There's not really anything to do around here. It's a weird stop. So it's like this, whatever this is. It's a gas station over there. There's a park over there. You go walk the dogs over there, but there's really nothing else. Kind of a okay spot. Charger's working, so that's really all I care about right now. Alright, I'm gonna kill some time and then catch up with you when I'm getting out of here. Alright, just over here at a park. Cars over there. Also a Bolt charging, or a Kia Niro. Puppies are sniffing around on the Florida grass. Looks like that big storm that I drove through is coming this way. Ooh, it's hot. Has anybody ever said Florida's hot? Florida's hot. Yeah. Charging shouldn't need too much more, about 5 to 7 more minutes. And then we got here. The doggies are hot. They want to go back in the car and get some water, but I want to tire them out. So when I get there, they won't be antsy. Alright, yeah, it's an interesting stop. There's this little park. I don't know if there's a bathroom in this public works building. Otherwise there's gas stations and a bank. Nothing like super close. But it's a decent little park. Some cool palm trees and stuff. But I mean, there's not much here. There's playgrounds, and there's actually basketball court and tennis courts over there, but yeah, it's nothing too special. But a good place for the doggies to walk around for a minute. Alright, catch you on the way out of here. Okay, doggies got a bunch of water. I have a feeling I'm at 65%. I have a feeling I'm ready to get out of here. So charge at least 69%. Why would I do that? I'm gonna get there at 12% now. I'm getting out of here if that's 12%, 10%. Driving with 13%. Perfect. All right. Let's disconnect. I think these are the ones where you gotta... Oh, actually stopped. Okay, cool. Yellow light flashing. Unlocked. Alright, so... Okay, that was 18 minutes. 24 to 67%. So time to get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch you on the road. Quick update after that super long bridge. That was the bridge from Tampa over towards St. Petersburg. For a while I could see St. Pete in the distance. That's close to where I'm going to Gulfport, which is real close to St. Petersburg. Pretty cool. Not the coolest bridge. It's kind of just like a highway looking. Looks like you're just on the highway going across a bridge. Whatever. I assume that's the Tampa Bay? I don't know anything about Florida. Hey, there's ocean slash, what do you call it when it's like a bay? Whatever. It's water. It's probably salty. Looking at our ETA 508, so I've shaved off some time. That's awesome. 14 miles to go. We're at 16% 30 mile projected range. So I'm kind of going easy. I got the temperature or the fan speed down low. Estimate arrival 9%. About to hit some traffic, as you can see on the map, so it should be fine. That was the Sunbelt Parkway or something that I was just on. And that was it was cool. I felt like I got on it right in the beginning because they must have been in the process of expanding it or doing something, I don't know, but we got on and there was like nobody on it for like 20 miles, which was really nice. So yeah, almost there. This journey has been so fun. We'll take a quick look at stats. Some of the stats. We won't do a full review right now, but just today, 431 miles, 406 watt-hour per mile. It's definitely been higher today because it's been hot and I've been driving fast. Speed limits, but you know, fast. Total trip, 1,240 miles. By the time we get there, it'll be about 1,250. So that is a pretty solid journey, I think. Pretty awesome. VW ID4 there. I thought it was a Fisker. For a second, I was like, oh no. So yeah. Total drive time, 19 hours and 26 minutes. So by the time I get there, that's going to be 20 hours. 20 hours of driving. And 390 watt-hour per mile. So, alright, I'm going to finish up this drive and then I'll see y'all when I get to the house. I'm probably going to... There's a free charger right down the street, but I think when I get there, I'll just go to the house because I got to unload all this shit. And maybe I can plug it into the garage. So, thanks for sticking with me this far. It's been a super fun journey. About to hit a bunch of traffic. I'm just sitting on cruise control, just letting it do the work because I don't really feel like knifing through traffic right now. I've been doing that all day and I don't have the energy to do it anymore. I'm gonna get over a lane though. Yeah, kiss my ass. Cut that. We made it. There is the water right there. Yeah, wow. I'm tired. I'm not crazy tired. Mostly tired because I haven't slept very much the last few days, but I'm not fatigued from driving. I feel good. I'm ready to get out and stretch and walk the dogs though. But yeah, okay, I know we just looked at the stats, but real quick. 444 miles for today. 402 watt-hour per mile. Total trip 1253.6. 1253.6, 19 hours and 50 minutes of driving. Wow, what an epic journey. Thank you for coming along on this ride. Stay tuned for the ride back when we're towing a trailer. At least that's the plan. So thanks again. Like and subscribe. Watch my other videos if you're into road trips. If you have any questions or suggestions on places to go, I really want to go out west. But yeah, thanks for joining. Beep beep. Have a good time.